So boom, y'all hit the 5,000 like goal in the last Dragon Ball video, which honestly, I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it did. So now I'm here to give y'all the rundown on this menace Broly. And this is low-key iconic because this is the first ever anime movie that I ever watched. My dad rented this shit for me from Blockbuster on VCR. I know. I'm an uncle. But y'all just let me relive my unk dreams, man. But before we get started, 7,500 likes and I'll run any Dragon Ball Z movie of y'all choice. And with that being said,
okay, let's go.
Kicking off things, we see Goku in this big ass Steve Harvey suit with Chi-Chi, and they're at a pristine school for an interview in hopes of getting Gohan in. Hearing and saying Gohan and school in the same sentence just always makes me sad because bro really got nerfed by Teach no Jutsu. But on the brighter side of things, we see everyone in great and high spirits at a park. The vibes were so good that Krillin hopped on the mic and had to run that miles by everyone to hear peak greatness. But abruptly ending Baldi's 10 out of 10 karaoke session was this big ass ship coming down dumping that JBL Fetty Wap. And y'all should already know in Dragon Ball, when a ship lands on soil, there was never good news that came off from it. With a bunch of troopers coming off and kneeling before Vegeta, a random nigga come pulling up too, with him also taking a knee. Coming to find out, it is legit Fetty Wap. Nah, but on some real shit, his name is Paragus. And he came to tell him that they have a whole new planet for the king himself. With him being the so-called High Almighty, they also need him to take care of the legendary Super Saiyan that's been running rampant and turning universes into soot. And you know Vegeta was all for it because he doesn't get this type of glaze, with him finally feeling like the main character. So he slid, with everyone else following too. Going back to Goku, we see that he's in a meeting with the board, but King Kai had to put that Starlink in use and was like, hey nigga, I need to see you immediately. Everything that you got going on needs to be put on pause. So he got up and was like, sayonara, nigga. Now going over to King Kai's planet, he gives Goku the breaking news that there's a legendary Super Saiyan causing havoc all throughout the galaxies and is heading towards them. So of course Goku gets all jolly and whatnot, wanting to fight this Saiyan to scouting out for the Saiyan's energy, which he ends up finding a very faint pulse of it, and he's gone, pulling up to the site and just missing him, but seeing the mass destruction that this one person caused, letting him know that this dude might be the truth and that he's stronger than all of them. On the flip side though, we see Vegeta being chauffeured around on the new so-called Planet Vegeta. This would be a good setting for a DBZ Ashton Kutcher punk shit. But let me stop before the Vegeta fanboys start popping they shit, cause y'all was really mad on my last DBZ video. Nah, fuck all that. Here we have all of them just glazing their so-called king, now that he's finally here on his planet. As well, another Saiyan being there, which is Paragus' son, Broly. So I guess you're a Saiyan as well. I mean, duh, nigga. Nigga is the same archetype as you. It's just the nigga is as tall as Wimby. But going back, one of the Vegeta fanboys pull up in a rush to notify that they found the legendary Super Saiyan on another planet, with Vegeta saying, bet, I'ma take care of the Super Saiyan freak, and commanding Broly to bring his bitch ass on. I love the confidence, even the fact that nigga couldn't handle an unlegendary nigga like Goku. But I digress. Now that KD and Muggsy are on the hunt, Krillin, Trunks, and Gohan decided to explore the planet for a little bit because there was a bunch of off-putting shit going on the sideline, like this old ass booger coughing a lung up. The boys pull up behind them, and the little boogie go crazy thinking that they're one of the guards. So Gohan like, chill twin, we ain't the feds. With a big sigh of relief being let out, little boogie goes on to say that they were enslaved after the legendary Saiyan destroyed their planet, and that the Saiyans are just cutthroat beings. With all that being said, a random glazer comes sliding down and punched the shit out of Samo. Nah, bro did not have to violate like that. But low-key, let's see that in slow-mo real quick. Get your green ass back on the line. Sadly, bro was whooping shit in front of the wrong person because Gohan was quick to take him up off his feet. With that, Lizard Man had to call for backup, and Lizard Squad came in squad deep, ready to hack shit. Get it? Lizard Squad? Notorious cyber criminals? No? Okay. With LS posted up, Krillin had to make his entrance, letting them know that y'all might not want to fuck with us. Not fuck with Gohan and Trunks. But I know you said us to make yourself feel worthy, weak ass nigga. Yeah, the lizard glazers started scramming. I don't know why, because I know it wasn't from Baldi. Still, he took the credit and started victory shadow boxing. In the process, socking the IT Goku right in his shit. From afar, Paragus was watching the whole ordeal. Now that I think about it, I guess that's why the troops ran off. In any case, Goku peeped Paragus and was like, who the fuck is you? I'm just your first African-American Saiyan. Now, would you like some church chicken? Nigga, we out. We get a cut over to Goku eating like it's his last meal, and Trunks starting to believe Paragus' word. Whole time, this nigga been lying about everything in preparation for a comet to blow Planet Vegeta up. Even dude's henchman was like, I'm a little scared, man. Let me ease you up. And proceeds to boom little man out his socks. Damn, that's cold. with Vegeta making his return back. He starts airing out Paragus for not having the drop on the Saiyan, making him even more tight about the situation. As he passes by a chilling Goku, Broly's right there behind him and comes in contact with him, to him clenching his fist hella hard and grinding the shit out of his teeth. But Goku was standing 10 toes and had that "if you feeling froggy, nigga, then leave." Bro, they was legit having a aura farm off. But Paragus was able to take control of the situation and subdue this vulnerable crash out. Later on that night, Paragus was running some tests to see if the remote that apparently controls Broly was broke, with him removing this apparatus, revealing this nutsack octopus. Gross. But he's telling them that there ain't shit wrong with the remote. But Paragus wasn't trying to hear all that and told him to fix it, to just walking off. How about you fix it, you fucking nigga? With Paragus trying to find out why Broly was so flared up when he seen Goku, sending us to a quick flashback, showcasing that Broly was a sadistic little ass nigga that couldn't be contained. With fear growing within Paragus over his own son, he got a crown made to harness Broly's absurd power. This gonna hurt me more than it hurts you, son. Father, what are you doing? Back to present time, Paragus goes to check on Broly, and this motherfucker is in the room still tweaking. So Fetty had to really think on why his son was geeking like this, coming to the actualization that Broly and Goku was born on the same day, to musking up the hate of Goku because he was crying when they both were jits. Dog, this nigga don't need no remote control. Bro needs to seek a therapist. It's nighttime and everyone at the palace is slumped. So slumped that niggas is sucking toes in they sleep. Yeah, he's one of Diddy's disciples. But going back, Goku was in a full-on REM sleep, but woke up hella alert, with Broly just crashing in. Guess niggas don't know how to use a door. At the same time, bro was on a mission because he instantly tried to fold Goku with the mattress. Paragus woke up knowing that Broly was on straight bullshit. With that, Goku knew that he had to take this shit outside because this was a fade that he couldn't run from. Even though we know Goku isn't the type to run from a fade, but also couldn't reason with the nigga on why they was fighting in the first place, because this Larry Wills ass nigga was clutching on the R2 button the whole time. So Goku clocked him right in his shit, and dog turns around to smile and lick the blood off his face. Oh, you one of them. You on conquest timing. These dudes want to get hit because it thoroughly turns them on. May God help you if you have to throw down with these type of people, with Goku definitely being the one that needs help, because if your kick didn't do anything, what makes you think that charging up and socking him was going to make a drastic change in this fight? But I guess it did, because bro just let out his battle cry and really started to charge up, with Goku realizing that, oh yeah, this is definitely the energy I've been chasing. In due time, Paragus was able to make it and use the so-called broken remote to bring back Broly's crazy ass to Windows safe mode, with Goku being like, bet, this is the legendary Super Saiyan. We also see in the background that the comet is getting closer to destroying the planet. With time passing and it finally becoming morning, Vegeta was set on leaving his own nut-ass planet because of them not finding the legendary Super Saiyan. And I hate Goku because he was playing it off like he didn't know anything and yelling for Vegeta to get on the pod, to dead-ass laugh and giggle about the whole thing and being like, nah, nigga, the legendary Super Saiyan right in front of you, gang. Saiyan, bro. Bro. And with the beans spilled, Broly instantly went Super Saiyan and started walking down Goku. And of course, Vegeta gotta show why he's king of this shit. Him instantly going Super Saiyan and jet speed kicking Broly right in the jugular, with that having no effect at all. But you thought that was the only thing in Vegeta's bag? Hold up, hold this key blast, you big bitch. With that not doing anything either. And right at this moment, all of hell is about to break loose. So viewer discretion is advised, especially for the Vegeta fanboys. So Broly starts to tweaking out hella hard, screaming at the top of his fucking lungs, like to the point any second he's gonna have a brain aneurysm, with the camera panning back and his body just exploding. This nigga power is so crazy that each pulse of his energy is changing the day itself. Like I seen Deku change the elements with his punch, but to make it day and night, nigga, you're God. You haven't even done something on your fighting move list and you're already cheating. And with that, we had the behemoth legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Nigga's presence was so ominous that it had King Vegeta on his knees, shivering. Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm making the executive decision that this is canon because fillers get forgotten, and there's no way that we can forget the Prince of all Saiyans on his knees. Opening up to the chaos, Broly points at Goku and tells him that he's going to be the first of his victims. Gohan wasn't having that and jumped right in front of his pops to defend him. Real nigga. But at the same time, Jit doesn't know the magnitude of the situation. So Broly just speed blitzes to them. And with Goku finally being a father first and not a fighter, he teleports to Gohan and pushes his dumb ass out the way. But Broly does a 180 to charging up a tactical nuke from the chest and tries to turn father and son into bone and dust. While all this crazy shit is going on, we go back to this nigga bitching, talking about some, he'll kill us. He'll kill all of us. And this is the hitter that y'all die for in my comments. With a public display record like this. Don't piss me off because I'm sick right now, if you haven't noticed. If I could cough on Vegeta, I'll get him sick too. With Broly just going haywire and blowing everything up in sight, Goku knew it was time to get serious and went straight into Super Saiyan, along with Gohan jumping in and turning, as well Trunks joining the party too. Timeout. Did y'all just peep what I peeped? This man Trunks' jacket incinerated in his transition. Like, who are you trying to impress? Because your jacket should have been off when Broly was acting like that damn skeleton from Skyrim, knowing damn well the fade was coming right after. With that, Broly full blitzed them, following with Goku being the first one to get stolen on, Gohan getting blue lock, Trunks hit with a down up A. Yeah, that uppercut was kind of vicious. I can't even hold you, Trunks. But after all three of them getting pieced up, their asses went full flight mode and tried to really escape the ass whooping. Except Broly was right on their back pockets, pretty much saying that they can't duck the smoke. So they led up to 1v3 Brody. As well, the little green minions were on the sidelines watching the whole shebang. And this evil nigga peeped them and was like, if it isn't the little green boogers that decided to be brave today, I peep you guys looking at your little snotty planet at night, thinking of reuniting. But I'm here to tell you that I'm the Mucinex, and I'm here to clear all this shit up. Yeah, this nigga got real deal issues, because what did you gain from that? Now Broly rushes the 3 and locking straight onto Trunks. With the boy not even having a clue, this Giga nigga catches him with his arm and clotheslined him into the wall. Maybe if you didn't evaporate your jacket, your back would still be in one piece. This missing chromosome super nigga is so foul because why did he turn around and say to Goku,
Kakarot, how much do you love your son?
Like, bro has no regards for human life. Matter of fact, living organisms. If he could punch on something microscopic, he would. Getting back to the main plot line, Goku wasn't fucking with the threat to Gohan. So he was like, yeah, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. And that boy got the fuck up out of there. To Goku rushing and Broly following suit, with them colliding into each other. And Goku went to tap that chin with his knee, with it being not very effective. Thus, Broly picking up Goku like a baby and kicking this nigga straight into the rafters. You guys don't understand how hard it was watching this in the early 2000s. I vividly remember it was rough. And poor Gohan, bruh. Blood is just doing everything that he's told, thinking that his dad got shit on lock, just for this nigga Broly to spawn in out of nowhere. Gohan like, nigga, what? To get in his face palm and being dragged across the whole side of the building. Goku failed as a father because Gohan was never supposed to be touched with you being there. Bitch, you better have died like Unc says from Diamond Jin. And niggas spun back just to get double clotheslined all throughout the buildings. But somehow Trunks gets singled out again to be slammed through the tracks and the wall behind it. Fuck, you would have thought Trunks was the one crying in the incubator. I guess he gotta take 2 ass whoopings because the king of all Saiyans pussy hurt. Pretty valid if you ask me. I give Broly the decency though. He got Gohan hanging like a Canadian goose. Goku was rushing to his aid, but Broly said, nope, get your ass back. And had bro ragdolling up the strip. But was that little inconvenience gonna put Goku down? No, because bro got right back up and was taking through all the blasts like he was the thing. So Broly sent some heat with an actual purpose, to connecting with Goku and sending gang right back up in the rafters. I think Broly's trying to send the early message of retirement. After getting the trio squad wipe, bro just decided to boot up even more, as if he just got the cleanest and won. Here, after his quick little roid rage, he decided it was time to get niggas up off the map and sent the ki blast flying towards Gohan's way. But that shit ended up getting sniped by another blast. And long and behold, it's this nigga Piccolo. I know, he's King Orifarm. But cousin, why we pick the hardest thing to stand on when there's a clear roof to the left? Bruh. And I say that because you finna get squished in the next 2 minutes, so you wasted a hard ass entrance. But at least you doing something, unlike other niggas. Pickle had the beans on deck and gave everyone on the squadron one in preparation to get ready for round 3 with Goliath. So they surround his big ass getting ready to jump him. And Broly is geeking like a little badass kid, cause he knows he finna put belt on all they asses. So the 2 elders rush in first to get shit cracking. Very noble because the jits usually go first. And this nigga Broly got his arms folded. This gotta be a humiliation ritual, cause ain't no way. Dog got tired and just swatted both of them away. Gohan Trunks teamed up for the Maseko, and that shit wasn't airball. Piccolo had nothing else in his bag. I was like, fuck it, we finna just go head for head. But he came out with his shit concussed, lined up with a sweeping kick back to the main menu. Bro became Derrick Henry, ran these niggas over, showing that he's worthy enough to be in the NFL. Yet he had to show more versatility by doing an onside kick with Piccolo, having him airborne and sending him straight to Cancun. That's tough. This y'all man on all fours. Oh, bitch done put his head down. He basically throwing the white flag and wasn't even in the field. Piccolo over here fighting for his life was sick of the shit and grabbed this nigga by the back of his head. I didn't come all the way here to get my green ass handed to while you loafing around like a bitch ass nigga. That's your fault. You're a Namekian. You should have heard the ass whoopings and never came. Just say you a bitch. I'm a bitch. There. You make me sick. Meanwhile, Goku is getting fighting game spammed. With all this smoke being built up, Muscles walks out of it like Michael Myers. Nah, he low-key walked out like he was America's Next Top Model. With that, Goku decided to finally bring out the big guns and started to charge up that Kamehameha. And it definitely looked good, but I knew it was gonna be bad because Paul Bunyan started walking him down mid-charge up. So Goku bust that shit right in front of him, and to our surprise, that shit did nothing. Goku like, ain't no way, boy, ain't no way, to getting yoked the fuck up and being held in the air by one arm. Man, at this point, just off me, bruh, because you're not going to keep doing me bad like this. Therefore, Broly let Goku go and cleaned this nigga clock so crazy that the frame shattered. Yes, it was so bad that they didn't show the actual punch. Nigga probably blew a hole through him. Now, with Goku down for the count, this nigga finally took his head out his ass and went racing to go check Broly real quick, passing Trunks and him being like, get him, dad! Trunks, you know better. Y'all just tried 1v4 in this nigga, and you hyping up a Dolo mission? Brother. Anyway, Vegeta was rushing straight at Broly and got hit with the Trunks special. And I know I've been hard on Vegeta in this video, but y'all can't even be mad at me for real, because Broly straight up looked at that man and told him, so it's true, you are all talking, no action. A true piece of trash. Hey man, I bet y'all won't check that nigga like how y'all be checking me. We then see Paragus, and he on some straight slime ball shit, saying that since he can't control him anymore, he finna die with everyone else on this nut ass planet when it blows up, because this hoe right here is a one-seater and only one of us gonna make it out. And shit, Captain Paragus had another thing coming, because Broly pops up with this nigga trying to bounce and was like, where you going, dad? And Paragus dead ass told this monster, preparing the rocket so we can escape the explosion. Preparing the rocket so we can escape the explosion. That told me everything I needed to know. You think your son restarted. So Broly was pretty much like, let me give us a jump start then. To crushing the shit out of his pops and a Shohei Ohtani this dude into the catastrophic comet. Yeah, OG deserved that shit. I can't even hold you. Now, with Goku being the last one standing, it was time for DBZ's infamous plot armor for all the beat up niggas to lend their energy to Goku. And Piccolo was with the shits and was just ready to go home because he was like, just get this nigga y'all energy. I'm tired of getting my ass beat. Which led most of them to start giving their energy to Goku, giving him a little boost to rush in and scrap with Broly. But Broly still little boys him, sending him back to the ground where he's been at 90% of this movie. At least Goku got that not to quit bone in him because he was back on his feet pushing, but instantly got popped to falling back on the ground again. Okay, we gonna take that 90% I just said and we gonna bump it to 95. And bro, this man Broly was really trying to get Goku to quit. He started using Goku as a personal trampoline. Nah, having a Honda Civic constantly bounce on you is crazy. And it's a shame because this shit really just doesn't end. All because of Vegeta and him being selfish on not wanting to give his energy. And that just extended the time of Goku just getting his ass handed to. If I'm Goku, I'm putting my ass whooping on pause and Wingardium Leviosa this player 2 ass nigga into the comment. I mean, look, Goku's getting hit with the half lemon, half garlic 40-piece combo. And just finally, Vegeta stops being a little baby and gives his energy to Goku, with him shutting Broly the fuck down to instantly going full throttle and legit Saitamaing Broly out of existence to end the movie. Not gonna lie, for you to get one punch and not take damage prior for 40 minutes straight is ridiculous. Well, and on that note, bye.